In 1977, Iran was called an island of stability by the then US President Jimmy Carter. But already trouble was brewing inside the country. There was mounting discontent with the Shah, that's Mohammad Reza Pahlavi's authoritarian rule, and his security forces, including the Savak, that's the secret police which systematically harassed, jailed, and even tortured his opponents. On top of that, Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini's influence was growing by the day. He was the spiritual leader of Iran's Muslim majority, expelled from the country in 1964, then living in Iraq. During that period, journalists, intellectuals, and political activists were becoming increasingly vocal in their criticism of the Shah. Also, religious riots were breaking out in the holy city of Qom.
باید به این مسئله توجه کرد که طبیعتاً قم تاثیر داشت، ولی مسئله اصلی در تهران انجام شد. یعنی تمام خود این آقایون ملایان بزرگ دینی هم فعالیتاشون در تهران بود.
The following year, in September 1978, troops opened fire on anti-Shah protesters in Tehran, killing 121 people. In a bid to silence the movement, martial law was imposed in the country. And within a month, at the Shah's behest, the Iraqi government deported Khomeini. He wanted the Ayatollah even further away from Iran. Khomeini's next home was Neuf-le-Château, a sleepy village outside Paris. There he benefited from far greater media access and attention, and he continued to spread his ideology to his supporters through tape-recorded messages.
اصولا همینجوری بود که نوار رویشون پر میکرد و این نوار رو میدادن به یک نفر ببره تهران و در اونجا به صورت خیلی وسیع تکثیر میشد. عموماً این به این شکل انجام میشد، چون اون موقع رفت آمد بین مرکزهای بسیار اروپایی، پاریس، لندن، جای متفاوت، عموماً در دست کم روزی یه هواپیما تهران میشست.
In 1979, with the uprising gaining momentum, Khomeini formed the Revolutionary Council to prepare for a republic that later became the Islamic Republic. Days later, on January the 16th, the Shah left Iran, never to return. This marked the beginning of the end of the monarchy, which had ruled the country for 2,500 years. Demonstrators cheered his departure, chanting, "The Shah is gone." Their joy spread to France, where the Shah's arch-enemy Khomeini greeted the news with "God is great, Allahu Akbar." On February the 1st, 1979, Khomeini returned to Iran after 14 years in exile and was greeted by millions of people. His arrival was a turning point in the Iranian Revolution. The Ayatollah announced he wouldn't recognize the government left behind by the Shah and distanced Tehran from its long-term ally, Washington.
مطلقاً این گردش ضد آمریکایی مطلقاً پیش از انقلاب وجود نداشت و آقای خمینی و دوستانشون به آمریکایی‌ها قول داده بودند یک، ضد کمونیست باشند، دو، با غرب و به خصوص با آمریکا رابطه بسیار خوبی داشته باشند.
Finally, on February the 11th, the armed forces declared neutrality and the Shah's already splintered government collapsed. That day marks the official anniversary of the Islamic Revolution, a new beginning for Iran, which changed the country's relations with the West and the region, a geopolitical earthquake that continues to reverberate around the world to this day.